as well. Thank you so much once again. Today, I'd like to share with you a few of the toxic words that I believe you should never, ever tell your kids, because they will be sticking, these words will actually stick in their minds and they will spoil them for life. These 8 words should actually be avoided by each and every parent outside there. You know, there are small things that we do, but they impact they impact people's lives forever. There is a small word that you will tell your kid, and that kid will act the same for the rest of his or her life. Words have power. Words can earn you great fortune, and words can make you a loser for the rest of your life. So whatever you speak to your kids actually matters a lot. There are words that you don't surely need to tell to your kids for as long as they are living. You should be encouraging. You should motivate those young boys and girls in order for them to develop positive minds. Success lies there. Those young girls and boys should devote themselves in thinking positively by you, a parent, impacting their lives when they are in their childhood stages. Emotions of those kids can be turned for life if you share with them the following words here. Number 1 is offensive word. This can be related to their behaviors or how they look. For example, you are ugly, you are short, you are black, you are fat, you talk too much. So when you share such words, like for example that is related to physical appearance of a kid, that son and daughter of yours will in life grow when he or she knows, after all, I'm ugly. After all, I'm very short. They develop the mentality of being useless in life, and indeed it will demotivate them from doing anything that can positively impact their lives. Be positive. Share with your kids positive words, even if you see really something. But anyway, what looks abnormal is what we make abnormal. There are people who have been born without limbs. They don't have hands. They don't have legs. They are living happily in life. They chose to be happy. They have been encouraged by their parents. They have been motivated by their parents, and they are living a happy life. But the words that you tell your kids, there's no doubt that's what you're going to harvest. Number 2 is selfish words. I wish you were never born. I wish you were never my kid. I wish I had an abortion when I was pregnant. I wish you died when you were still young. Seriously? Those kids will actually, if you begin talking about, I wish I had aborted you, or I wish you were born from another family, those kids will feel they should not exist. That's why you're hearing people committing suicide. Because they don't feel worth of themselves. They don't see value in themselves because of the toxic words that have been put in them by the surrounding or the parents themselves. It's so dangerous to speak selfish words to your son or daughter because they will negatively change that son or daughter's mind to stop completely believing in him or herself, and if anything comes, however small it will be, it will just divert that son or daughter to think about not existing anymore. People will begin taking shortcuts of living this world by taking poison, committing suicide, and a lot of other things. So do not tell selfish words to your kid. Number 3 is comparison. Why is it that you're not like the neighbors so-and-so? Why is it that you cannot do well? Why is it that you cannot be the first in class? Why is it that you are always the last? Why is it that you are stupid? Other people, they are doing great things. Seriously? So we need to be encouraging. You need to encourage give them comfort. Give them a sense of belonging so that they can also feel that they have support behind. If they are not doing well in class, identify the problem. See what exactly is making your son or daughter be the last in class. Telling them that you must be like another person cannot change their lives because a human being exists for life. You can do things that are related to other people, but you can never be them. So stop comparing your kids, your son or daughter, with the neighbor's kids. Stop comparing your son or daughter's performance with the neighbor's kids, because they surely exist independently and they are different. Number 5 is abandonment words. I will leave you. You will wake up one day and you will not find me here. I will stop paying your fees. I will stop buying food for you people so that you can starve and die of hunger. Such words makes those kids feel so neglected. It makes them feel useless. It makes them feel that they exist independently and alone. They are alone in the world. They believe that they do not have anyone who cares about them. They lack love. They lack care. They will get mentally disturbed for the rest of their lives. And this becomes cross-generational, because the siblings that will come out from the same people, they will try to inherit what you tell them. What you tell your kids today is what they will share with your grandkids. Show some love to your kids. You know, if you yourself, if you are a parent and you are telling your kids that you are going to leave them, you are going to stop paying for them school fees, you will not buy for them food now, who else you expect those kids to run to? Who? If a parent yourself, you cannot give comfort, you cannot defend your kids, you expect them to run to who? They will develop that mentality and they will actually transfer it to their sons or daughters. Those will be your sons or daughters, and it will be cross-generational. You'll kill the whole generation. So even if these young girls and boys tries to annoy you or they do wrong things, you can get a better way of handling their situations instead of telling them abandoning words, because they are spiritually heartbreaking. They can turn these kids' lives negatively for the rest of their time on earth. Number 5 is empty promises. I will buy you this and this. I will take you here and there. But you never fulfill any of the promises that you make to those kids. First of all, they will begin doubting you. They will begin doubting whatever you tell them. Even if you try to advise them, just because you lie to them, you give them empty promises on a daily basis, they will stop believing in you. They will stop believing in whatever you do. They will stop believing in whatever you tell them. That's why you'll be having your son or daughter, but your son or daughter feels it is easy to share his or her concern to a neighbor, not you as a parent, because they have developed mistrust. They no longer have trust in you. So if you want to develop confidence and trust within your family, within the kids, the sons and daughters you are living with, you must try to do as much as possible and fulfill the promises that you make to them. Because this can also be cross-generational. People will begin lying someone's son and daughter in their old age because you have groomed them in that way. You see there's a saying that says, tell me your group, tell me your friend, I will tell you your character. So a parent, you must be the closest friend of your son or daughter. So if you behave in a specific way, if you behave in a certain way, honestly, all those sons and daughters, your kids, are expected to behave in the same way. But I believe this is high time. This video has been made in a time whereby all parents are outside there with your kids at this moment. Please try to put in them a positive mind, positive spirit. They should always have a positive attitude so that they can do right things. They can also know that treating people in a good way is important. Because if you're always quarreling, fighting, doing the things that kids are seeing, they will just see it normal to do it, to do the same thing to the people outside there, and which is actually not something to do. Well, thank you so much for those of you who watch these videos, returning subscribers, and those of you who have not subscribed to my channel yet. Kindly click like and subscribe. Share if this message has been important for you. And we meet in the next episode of the video. Well, thank you so much.